Hi everyone, Aidan here with etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Saris MHS on our 2022 Toyota Tundra. The MHS is a platform-style bike rack that holds the bike by the tires and in these trays. This is going to mean a couple things. We've got zero frame contact, making it good for our carbon frame and alternative frame bikes. And with a 60-pound weight capacity per bike, good for some of our e-bikes too, with that battery removed. Like many other bike racks in this class, we do have the ability to tilt away with the bikes loaded just by squeezing this handle at the back end here and letting the bike rack down. It'll stop itself right there, and then this will give us access to our truck bed by opening the tailgate up. And even though it's very close, it does tilt away far enough to fully let the tailgate down without making contact with anything. So if we need to get something out of the back, we can. It's going to be a little bit easier than reaching over the side or the back. And then we can lift the bike rack back into place here, and it'll automatically latch in. Pretty audibly too, so you know it's locked in. And one of the things that helps hold the bike so secure in the bike rack, you can see there's not really any movement of the tires or the wheels. And that's because we've got some secondary points of contact. We've got this little block at the front to kind of sandwich our front wheel in. And then the back, we've got our wheel strap holding the back tire down too. I'm actually going to go ahead and undo this just by pushing in on this button and removing that ratcheting strap. And then we can undo the arms here. The one thing with the arms is that they can be little bits of pinch points. So we've got this gray handle here that we squeeze together with the arm. And with the way it opens up, it's got an opening right at the back end where the palm of your hand is. So just be careful when you are squeezing that and releasing it. That first one is the toughest to break the tension, but after that it should be a lot easier. And if you let it down far enough, it'll just kind of free fall down. So if you don't want it to do that, just keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't go all the way down. But that is a nice option if we need the extra clearance for a larger bike. You can see this one's being a little stubborn right there, but we're able to release it and then just get the bike lifted up and away. Now, because there's no center mass or anything, actually lifting the bike up or taking it off, it is pretty much free of any obstructions. So that part's really simple. I just wish these handles were a little bit simpler to use. Something you might consider looking at if you like the design of this is the rocker mounts guide rail. To release those arms, it's just a little flip of a lever at the bottom to release the ratcheting mechanism, so you can move them freely. And it's pretty simple from there. In these trays, I do also want to point out the integrated cables that will go back and lock to itself right here. So perfect to run straight up over the frame of your bike and back to the lock to keep things secure. And with it like this, let's get some measurements. We'll start off with our ground clearance, which at the back end is going to be 20 inches. I think that should be plenty for most situations, and I don't think you'll have any issues bottoming out with your Tundra here. Overall distance added to the back, it is going to stick out 37 inches, which isn't too bad. It's a little more than some other options out there, but not the worst either. If we want to leave this in the hitch between rides, with bikes unloaded, we can fold it up. Using that same handle as before, fold it up against the vehicle like that, and it'll condense things down to only stick out about 12 inches now. That's going to be a lot more manageable in parking spots and maybe in your driveway at home. Down near the hitch, we've got it working with our 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube, and it comes with a locking anti-rattle bolt that keeps things solid and secure in the hitch. That lock is key-like to the ones up top, so it's all under one system. And overall, the MHS is a really solid rack. My only thing with it is it's very bulky. You can see with it like this, it's just blocking our license plate pretty much completely, and it's just a bit heavy. Check out the Rocky Mounts guide rail if you're looking for a similar option with easier handles, or the Saris Super Clamp HD if you're looking for something less bulky. Either way you go though, they're going to be solid racks and they're going to hold the bikes really well. Thanks for watching.